Good morning, everybody. It's me, Tracy-Lee. I am hanging out on the porch at Krave this morning. It, I love their porch, but so far it's a overcast day. Not too bad temperature-wise. A little breezy. There might be a storm a brewing. Who can tell? I don't know. But anyway, I'm hanging out here on the porch, and let's head over to the table and see what I got going on. First of all, I found a thermometer. What's it temp say? Can you all see it? I think a bug just flew in my head, in my hair, in my head. Can y'all see? What's that say? 80? Right about 80 degrees so far. And you can see just a little breeze, not too bad. I normally am down that way when I'm recording, but today I'm up here sitting on the Krave porch. And what do we have going on? I have claimed my spot for a few minutes. There is the gray and white cow blanket that I have been working on. I was able to get all of the body parts worked up yesterday and ready to be assembled. I did forget the little horns for the cow. So I need to get 2 little horns for that. I'm not too sure about the face. I'm going to get it all assembled up on the blanket and see how it looks. But it's not too bad. It kind of turned out kind of cute. There's the head, and then I got his little tail. Got it done. And then 4 legs. So, got all of the parts. I'm not too sure about on the legs. I stuffed the bottom portion of the leg, the foot part, the hooves, I guess. I stuffed it with the gray yarn, just because I didn't want the polyfill to be able to be pulled out by the baby. But I was kind of wondering if I should leave the leg portion just empty, that way it can just be floppy, or if I should use maybe just a little bit of polyfill in there to fill the leg out a little bit. That's a thought in process, which I've got to get that thought figured out quickly because I'm ready to start attaching stuff. So let me move this stuff out of the way, and I'll spread the blanket out and let y'all have a peek at that, okay? Hang on. Alright guys, I got all my stuff off the table and got the little baby blanket spread out. This end down here is the end I started on. Yeah. So it's a little bit more loose than what this end is over here, but I'm going to go ahead and add a border to it. I believe a small simple border, but it turned out really cute. There's no wrong side or right side to it at the moment. Now whenever I get the cow parts added to it, then obviously there will be. So now I have to determine what side looks better, which it might be this one here. But I got all of them sewn in, got them all tucked away nice and neat. And now, if you're wondering what I'm making, Let me flip this back. I brought this little, it's a poncho shawl type thing that was in my car. My daughter was actually going to donate it to Goodwill, but I decided she could just donate it to her mama just because I like it. But let me hang on, let me get situated back here and I will show you what I'm doing. All right, here we go. This is what that hopefully is going to turn into. The Cuddle and Play Cow Blanket crochet pattern by Crochet Arcade. This was a special request from a friend of mine, and this is my second attempt at this blanket. The first one was a little black and white one. I do have videos in my playlist where I'm working on it, and I actually messed up on it on the graph. I was following the actual graph for the first one. This one here, I used a actual written pattern for it. So, but yeah, me and the graph, we didn't get along. I flip-flopped, turned left when I should have turned right or something, and it just all, it just flopped on me. But I managed to work it out, and it turned out to be a really, really cute baby blanket nonetheless. But this one here is actually going to be what the lady requested. Or at least as close to it as I possibly can get. So far, I mean, it's matching up pretty good. But how we do this is, let me move my clipboard away, or to the side. Let me move it to the side. Sit it up here. The blanket will fold up in a manner to where, let's say, this side here goes in, this side here goes in, and then not that far. Yeah. Anyway, it's all on the pattern, and then this all folds up. Like that end will go to the center. This end will go to the center. Sorry. And then on the pattern, I believe it suggests to add, and this here goes in, it just all rolls up. And then I believe on the pattern, it suggests using a button and a strap to hold this together to where it can actually be like a pillow once all said and done, and the head will be like attached here. Let's see, head will be like attached right there. You probably get it, but let's just see around about what it'll look like. The tail, and then the legs. And if I do it correctly, they should be able to hang it from like the baby's crib, you know, like over the railing or whatever. But it'll be something like that. So what do you think? Is it cute? His little ears, yeah. I think it's kind of cute. It's for a little baby girl, so I may end up maybe doing a couple little flowers to put up here. I don't know. I might just add the horns to it and call it done. But I don't know. For a baby girl, I think it needs some girly, frilly, you know, parts to it. But, you know, I'm a granny, so, you know, we have to pretty things up, don't we? All right, that's what I'm actually working on today. I am waiting for a lady to get back with me about that king size granny square blanket that I've been working on aimlessly. But yeah, at least it's not raining as of yet. And it's not like so hot and gross and sticky out here today. So if you get out and about, come on down to Crave and I don't know. I dropped my daughter off and got me a coffee. I had breakfast already. I had a Belgian waffle and a piece of sausage and some potato rounds, which was pretty good. Anyway, all right, what else do I have going on here? I have another bag over here. I always have this bag with me because I always have something going on. Last week I was pleasantly surprised and had my grandbabies. Oh my gosh, that don't happen very often, so I was very happy with that. If you have me on Facebook, you've probably seen an overload of photos, but oh no, my granddaughter I have still in the bag. What do we have? We have turtles. We have 2 turtles. I actually, was it my last video or video before last? Well, actually it was the, oh, I have Kool-Aid. Thanks, babies. They give me Kool-Aid and I put it in here and I forgot about it. At least my stuff will smell good, smell like Kool-Aid. My keys. But anyway, I have that. Dig this stuff out and I will show you, or share with you my thoughts, what I'm going to do here. We need that. What else do we have in here? I think that's all I am needing at the moment. All right. So, oh, this stuff. This is my little lipstick case that I actually, the mirror fell off. It's in here. I saved it. That has all my little, well, not all of my stitch markers. This is my stitch markers. But my straight pins, my darning needles, you know, all that good stuff that we require. Let me move the cow just a little bit and I want to show you what my thought is on these little turtles, and I'll tell you about the other turtle I had. Okie dokie then. I got things moved around again. Hello, my lady. Anyway, there's the little cow. See, I'm not sure about his face. Looks like he has a mustache. Doesn't look like he has a mustache. I don't know, that might end up, I don't know. I might end up changing that around a little bit. I'm not sure. But anyway, back to the turtles. Okay, my sort of like mystery amigurumi crochet with me, my very first thing. That turtle, it was a purple and green color. Made me think of irises, a field of irises. Anyway, went to lunch right after I had completed that little turtle, and the girls up there, you know, I'm silly, but I left the waitress that little turtle, but I have these 2 little green ones, and like I said, I had the grandbabies unexpectedly last week, and well, they have a baby brother as well. And sorry, I had something on that turtle. I had to get it off. But so I didn't have enough turtles for all 3 of the kids. I had one for, you know, I had 2. That's all I had. But to make it fair, I needed 1 more turtle so they could take a turtle home to baby brother as well. So, and since I gave the purple one away just the day before, not really knowing the kids were going to be here, I was short one. So the baby is a boy. The new baby is a boy, and he just turned, I think he just turned 2. Yes, he turned 2. So my thought was I could give Spencer, you know, like this little turtle here, and this one here matches. Um, so I was thinking about giving the baby this one here, and actually attaching it to this wooden ring. Excuse me, kind of like how you would do it for a you know, a key ring or whatever, but attach it to this wooden ring. That way the baby could hold on to the ring and, you know, play with the turtle, or he can actually use the wooden ring for a teething ring, perhaps. That's my thought on the turtles there. And I do have to attach the face. Now on the my other pattern, or my where I was making the purple one that I gave away, I did that down at the park, and at the time I was being attacked by ants, the flies were biting, it was fixing to rain, it was just like horrible. Anyway, but the face on it, I did not, excuse me, I have the hiccups. I did not care for the face, how I sewed the face on. So I ended up cutting all of the face off and then redoing it later on. But I didn't have a chance to actually share that with you before I gave it away. I'm so bad at that. I make things and I'm like, oh, I need to show this, but yeah, I end up just giving it away before I have a chance to sharing it with you guys. But anyway, I need to add faces to these little guys today. I'm going to attach this ring. I think I can use this yarn here. It'll be fine. It matches with the shell color and the underneath, so that'll be all right. I don't have any more of that green, or I would use it. And then for Chloe, for my granddaughter, she wanted a different color. Well, only had 2, so I had to make one other one. So since the boys, theirs do kind of sort of match, minus the teething ring, I decided to make Chloe's in this color. She wanted a sea turtle versus the box turtle, and which I had not made before. So I come up with this little dude. I think he turned out really cute. I did not follow a pattern. Sometimes I just have to do that wind's starting to pick up a little bit. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but stuff, the little awning is starting to flop around. May end up having to go in. But no, it's nice. It is so nice out here, the temperature. But anyway, back to the turtle. She wanted the sea turtle. So what I did is I followed my own pattern here, and she wanted it a little bit bigger around. As you can see, it is just, you know, not a whole lot bigger, but yeah, it's a bit bigger, a bit larger, but it's flat, you know, more flat. And I did the little, I guess that looks all right, because I'd never really have seen a sea turtle other than photos. They didn't, last time I went to the zoo, they didn't have an aquarium at the time, so yeah. But I think he turned out cute, and he stands on his own. He's not completely flattened out. He does stand on his own. Or if she wants him to be, you know, kind of like he's swimming, she can pull his little legs out, flatten him out, you know, whatever. But he turned out kind of cute. But as well, I have to stable his little head up a little bit more, I think. And then do his little face, do the faces on them, get them body parts put on. And I think that is all I have with me today. My little pouch here, when I said I had stitch markers, trust me. If you have a little change purse, girls, people, whatever, and you're not using, it's perfect for your stitch markers. Look at that. You can hold tons of stitch markers and you won't run out. But the reason why I mean, this is like an over excessive amount, but I have to, I'm going to use the stitch marker to hold that guy's parts in place while I sew them on. But anyway, that's what I have going on so far today, guys. Like I said, I'm sitting here at Crave. It's it's a, you know, we have a, it's kind of like gloomy skies, but it's overcast and the wind is blowing just slightly. The temperature is just right. Come on out and say hi to the great Krave-grls. They they're pretty cool in there. Anyway, their ice cream is amazing. Their coffee is hitting the spot. So cheers to you all. I hope you have a wonderful, what is today? Today is Thursday, I believe, August 3rd. Yeah, I believe so. This year is flying by, guys. But, yeah. Oh, be thankful for what God has provided us with. Thank you for all the moments we have to share with each other. Last week, oh my gosh, I was so incredibly blessed with them babies. And I apologize to any of y'all that, yeah, took me, my missing in action, you know, as a negative, but trust me, it was an absolute positive. I was needing that time so incredibly bad. And it's just like, I feel rejuvenated. But anyway. Yes, I am hanging out. I'm doing my video for the morning. Huh? Yeah. Come here, Sarah. Okay, guys, I'm going to do a closing real quick. The Krave-grls came out while I was sitting here occupying their space. So, they're going to be a little guest star on the show today. That's my daughter in the green. And that's my grandson's girlfriend. What's your name again? I'm sorry. Destiny. My little grandson, I have to tell you the story. She was working the other day. And oh my gosh, that little boy, he's 6 years old. And he is just amazing. But we were sitting at the counter and he was eating his ice cream. And he seen her walk by. And he had to take like a second glimpse at her. And he was like, "Oh, Granny." I was like, "Oh, what is it?" He was like, "She's so pretty." I was like, "Is she pretty?" He was like, "Oh, yes." Well, we got finished and she had came out and was, you know, clearing off the tables or whatnot. And we were fixing to leave. He was going to go down the stairs and he kept looking at her. And I was like, "Well, is there something you were wanting to say to her?" And he just looked up at me and he grinned real big and he looked back at her and he's like, he nodded his head at me and he went up to her and he was like, "Hey, you know what?" And she was like, "What?" And he was like, "You're beautiful." And then he just blushed and ran on his way. But yeah, it was so sweet. But anyway, you girls have a special for today up here? No?
Not today.
Nope. Chicken and waffles, guys. It's pretty good. And not to mention their coffee. So cheers to y'all. Hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.